Hello everybody and welcome. This video is going to be a review of the Artisul D16 drawing tablet. I'm going to be going over my experience setting it up, trying it out, and like my overall thoughts on this thing. Thank you Artisul for sending me this tablet to review. I appreciate you reaching out. Now let's jump in. Few quick stats before we begin. The Artisul is a 15.6-inch digital display tablet that's easy to plug into both Mac and Windows computers. It features programmable express keys, a battery-free stylus, and over 8,000 levels of sensitivity. Ooh la la, that's sensitive. We got your cords here, including a mini CDMI cable, an AC power adapter, a USB to micro USB cable, and a universal outlet plug. So that's right, it doesn't matter where the hell you live, you will be able to plug your shit into the wall, so yeah, nice. When you continue to unbox, you'll also notice that there are a few little additional goodies that come with it. There is a foldable stand, so you can tilt your tablet however you want while you draw, baby, and there's some other nice gifts included, such as a pen case to safely store your stylus, because hey, as artists, we're always losing our shit, is that right? A screen cleaning wipe, and an artist glove. I mean, do these gloves do anything? I don't know, but now you have one. Alright, so now let's move on into the testing of this little guy. I tried this tablet with multiple computers. So first up is my very own super shitty personal MacBook from 2013. Look at it. It is literally falling apart. That is the inside separating, but hey, let's go for it anyway. Let's see if it can handle the Artisul. Okay, first of all, you gotta make sure your plug is all twisted in. There you go. And following our handy-dandy manual, we shall plug in the cords as thus. We got this one connecting to this one. It's a lot of cords. One little neat thing that I haven't seen in a lot of tablet stuff before is this little stabilizer next to the micro USB cord, so that way when you plug it in, it makes it more difficult to accidentally yank out the cord, like if you accidentally trip or something. So that's actually a nice little detail. Next, you go to Artisul's website where you download their driver. Make sure you select the D16 one. There are multiple versions that you can choose from, so select the one that matches your computer, so Windows or Mac, and hit the download. My older computer couldn't handle the newest version of the driver, so I downloaded the older one, and it worked just fine. And you will be brought to the Artisul menu once you finally hit the download and it's all installed. And oh, you gotta remember to turn the screen on with the power button of the tablet, so or otherwise you'll just be staring at a blank screen for a few minutes, like I did, because I'm an idiot. Once everything is all installed, remember to restart your computer. But once you restart, it should work just fine. And remember to calibrate your stylus, so that way we can get on to drawing. Fucking sh! Alright, let's see how well this works. Ooh. Let's try out those sensitivity levels. Ooh. Alright, let's see how it works with a larger brush. Ooh. Alright, let's try a high-res brush now. Oh, that's a lot of lag. Oh god. No. Oh no. Oh no! So that's not good. After consulting some of the Artisul website forums, I found out that you really need to finagle with the pen sensitivity settings to help fix things like lag. But let's see, when we do that, does it improve? I mean, it's kind of better. The speed improved, but the line quality, it's kind of wobbly still. Messing around with the settings on the stylus and trying again, I managed to get a smoothness and pen speed that I could work with. This is a bit of a speed paint. I was trying things out in Photoshop CC. So it was definitely better than how it was before, but it still wasn't quite up to snuff, in my opinion, as a tablet that I could use for full time. But, you know, it was okay though. So I decided it was time to say goodbye to my janky piece of shit computer, put it to rest, and try again on my sister's newer laptop.
Die.
And it worked so much better. Imagine that.
Wow.
The sensitivity. The speed. My older sister, who owns the laptop and who has much more patience than me, tinkered around with the settings, and bada bing, bada boom, everything is running so much better. No more lag. She's a 2D animator, so she was able to quickly bang out a short walk cycle in this thing using Clip Studio. And I mean, hey, so this tablet works well for animators too. I can't emphasize, the overall quality jumped up by leaps and bounds. It was so much more fun to play with. So nice, smooth strokes, and great response time with the stylus. I guess the lesson is to keep your computer updated and not be a cheap bastard like me.
You suck!
So what are my general thoughts on the Artisul? I mean, if you have the patience to tinker around with the settings, I think this is a great tablet for hobby artists and students, especially if you're on a budget. Yes, there are certain brands that are more well-known and considered the industry standard, but if you look at that price tag, it's just not an option for everybody. Artisul is a perfectly fine tablet at a much more manageable price. The LCD screen is great. You don't have to do that thing where you have to drag your art from one screen to another to check like the color balance. This thing is very bright and very accurate. I also really like all the stuff that came with the tablet, like the pen case, the screen cleaner, and the little glove. Those were nice little additional touches. I'm really glad that the stylus doesn't need to be charged. I mean, there are a lot of companies that sell styluses and art tablets where they either come with batteries or need to be charged, so that's pretty great. It's a very lightweight tablet considering the size. So, I mean, while there are a lot of charging cords, I still think that this is something you can take with you. Like if you need to do something on the go, and if you're gonna like plop down at the library or a coffee shop, I think that this is definitely something that you can do that with. Now, as for the cons, there are a few things that make this feel a little cheap. The quality of the plastic feels pretty fragile, especially on the stylus. I mean, it makes everything really lightweight, but I'm also a little bit worried about the durability. In that case, I'd just be sure to be careful and store everything like really safely and try not to bang it around against stuff. And tinkering around with the settings is kind of a drawback for me. You do have to hunker down for a while to get it to the quality that you really want, otherwise you'll get a lot of wiggly lines and things. Definitely doable, as my sister found out, but yeah, this isn't a tablet where you can just like plug it in and immediately get started with drawing. Maybe it's different for Windows users. I'd check it out in other reviews or on forum posts. Or it's even more likely that I'm just a moron who doesn't know a thing about technology. But in conclusion, this tablet is a nice, funky little guy. I can say I definitely recommend it. Personally, since I own a big-ass Cintiq already, I'm going to stick with that one, and that's the one I'm going to continue doing professional work with. But this is definitely a great backup tablet, and like I said, this thing is definitely portable. You could probably slip it in a laptop case and take it with you, especially if you're a student. I think this would be very useful. It's a nice project, and if you're shopping for a tablet on a budget, I'd give this one the old A-OK. Thank you again to Artisul for asking me to do a review, and I guess I'll see you around. Okay, bye!
Hi, I'm
Ariel.